Okay, so we talked about the website side. Let's talk about the complications on the search engine side of this magic triangle relationship. And so I sort of alluded to this before, but in terms of the search engine to user relationship, in this idealistic world, they're just caring about user retention. But in the real world, they do care about their own conversion, meaning that the search engines want to get money from users directly. They're not just trying to send them to another website. I mean, it's just the reality of the way things are, right? And so it's not like this is how it used to be. Now, if you keep up with the news, and it's not this walled garden because the same group is now in charge of both search and ads. They've gone from being completely separate to now the same. And as you might not be surprised, the organic results have started to get pushed down more and more as more and more ads get added to Google search. So, I mean, it's, to some degree, this is kind of a not surprising progression of things. And it gets frustrating. Sometimes you have something like this, which it's a little bit small, so maybe you can't see, but there's no organic results at all on this page. It's all ads, or like the target brand is on there, and on the left side is the Google shopping stuff, but this is all either Google properties or ads. And so that can be a little frustrating. So it's like, what happens when I am in this space, I do the search, and it's like impossible, or seems impossible, to get above the fold on search results. Like, what do you even do? So one thing is to focus on the user. I mean, I'm going to repeat this in like a couple different ways throughout this talk. I mentioned it before, I'm going to mention it again. The more you focus on satisfying the user, the easier everything that becomes. So the one example I was bringing up here is, I don't know if you guys even remember this, but in 2005, Google created their own video service called Google Video, not YouTube. This was before that. They created their own video thing, which I love. I just noticed this morning when I had put this on here, this fire fart thing. Like it's all weird. It's all somewhat strange, and it doesn't look nearly as good as YouTube. But YouTube came about after, or I mean, maybe they started at the same time. I don't know the timing of it, but they were just better. They were just better at satisfying users. They're just better overall product. Users liked them more. And eventually, even though it seemed like Google had this like crazy advantage over this young startup YouTube that was like, didn't have the platform then and didn't have the number of users, they did have the user satisfaction way, way better than Google Videos. And eventually, Google ended up buying YouTube, right, for a lot of money. You can also use tools within a lot of the search engine optimization platforms, SEMrush, Moz, et cetera, to find alternatives. So even if one particular set of search terms is crazy with the ads and above the fold stuff, you can usually do variations and find other variations that actually are more sane. But probably the biggest thing you could do, and I'm going to mention this again later, is trying to improve your branded search visibility. So branded search is when a user includes your brand in their search term. And it doesn't have to be your domain name or your company name or whatever. It could be some other brand of like a product or something like that that's on your website. But it's some unique name that you come up with that you use, and you have it throughout your web app and your properties. It's something you promote. You in different ways encourage users to utilize that brand. And if users start utilizing that brand in searches, then even if it's this super competitive space, you'll jump up above everybody else, right? So like the one good example, Groupon isn't as popular these days, but there was a time where Groupon was like super, super popular. And one of the things at that time people got used to for at least a short time period of just searching Groupon and then like, okay, whatever restaurant I'm going to, or Groupon and this, because they knew that there might be a chance that there would be some sort of coupon, discount for that thing. And so when you do this, that's like, not only does that help the target site with this particular search. So like if you group on Disneyland tickets is super competitive. If you just do Disneyland tickets, no way you're getting in the top results. But if you have your brand next to it, yes, you'll get in the top results. And it will actually help you over time with raising higher in the rankings for the non-branded search. So like if they just search Disneyland tickets over time, if enough users click through or whatever, it'll improve your rankings there. So doing things to improve your brand can help.